His new princess is none other than Shady Lane. Well, it's true you can get anything on the internet. Teasers. Oh, that's clever, isn't it? Thumbnail photo over here is... Shady Lane. Well, it's not as easy as you think to escape from your past, is it, Cassie? Can't thank you enough for the photos, Al. You're right. Shady Lane is... what did you call it? That's right. One hot number. You might say she's stripping royalty. No, these will be just fine. Thank you. Ah, what are they for? Well, let's just say Ms. Lane is about to widen her audience.
May I sit next to you?
Oh, please. I'm really nervous.
There's no need to be. I mean,
the love
they've already
story
fallen in
which
love
captivated a nation.
Don't worry.
Prince Richard Winslow and his bride-to-be, Cassie Lane. But who is Cassie Lane? Who is the woman who stole the heart? She's a woman of many talents.
Really hurt? Turn this off! Turn off! Can you believe it? This is Richard. Connect me with the broadcast station immediately. Cassie. Yes, this is Prince Richard. Get this garbage off the air immediately. Do you understand me?
You didn't have to have me dragged down here. I would have come if you called.
That was long overdue. Leave us. I'll call you if I need you.
Why? Because I hit you when you were 12?
No more games, Edmund. You know exactly why you're here.
Oh, that's right. I heard about your blushing bride's performance.
You didn't hear about it, Edmund. You engineered it.
All right. That was me in the videotape, taking off her clothing for her. You think I'm happy about this, Richard? This whole Cassie affair has made San Christopher the laughing stock of the world.
This is not her fault! This is your fault! Do you realize what you've done, do you? No, of course not! You've taken the woman I love, my fiancée, and you reduced her to tabloid fodder! That woman has made sacrifice after sacrifice for her family, Edmund, for her children. And you take that suffering and you turn around, you use it on her, you use it on me, you put it on the television set for millions of people to see, to stare at and gawk at. You hurt this country, Edmund. You did. And you hurt me. And worst of all, you hurt Cassie, and that you are not going to get away with.
Oh, my God, you're in love with her.
This is a concept I don't expect you to understand, Edmund.
What I don't understand, Richard, is how you got into this mess if you knew about her past.
Her past is not an issue.
It is an issue to this country and its people, and that's something you never understood, Richard. You have to put the country first, and that includes choosing a suitable woman to marry.
And did you put the country first when you did this, Edmund? No. You did this to gain power for yourself, to gain the power that you never had.
The power you never knew what to do with. Tell me something, Richard. Did you really think you could keep Cassie's past a secret? You're a public figure. This country's sovereign, and you're marrying a stripper.
Cassie is the best thing that ever happened to me, Edmund, and the best thing that ever happened to this country. And now you and your manipulation and your arrogance has caused me to almost... I just might...
What? Might what? You might lose her? Look at yourself, Richard. It's happening all over again. You cannot rule this country with your heart. Everyone ends up getting hurt, especially you.
I should have dealt with you in a completely different manner from the start, Edmund.
Oh.
a much more severe manner. Exile, I'll remind you, was a gift.
What? Did I forget to thank you?
I have given you so many chances. I have tried so hard to be more than a brother to you. I have tried to be your friend. But time and time again, you have taken advantage of me, and I have allowed this to happen.
Why? Because you felt sorry for me?
No, Edmund, because I loved you. You were my brother. I loved you. And now you're completely over the edge. I can't help you anymore. And now Cassie is suffering.
Cassie is suffering, and I can't even... I can handle you coming after me. But now you've gone after Cassie, Edmund. That, dear brother, was a fatal mistake.
For crimes I may be guilty of, Richard, I never wanted you hurt.
Edmund, spare me the professions of brotherly love. You want to rule San Cristobal, and you will do anything to achieve that.
You're wrong.
You perceive my rule as an accident of birth, and you see yourself the superior leader.
I think we have different strengths that make us suitable for
What
different
you never
things.
understood, Edmund, was that what you perceive as my greatest weakness is actually the one thing that makes me more fit to rule than you. You see, I have a conscience, Edmund, you have none.
please.
And you and your rule would be one of ego and tyranny. You will crush the people's spirit, and eventually you would destroy the country. And that is why, as long as I am alive, you will never be allowed to rule.
God, you are a self-deluding fool, Richard. You are destroying this country.
How did this happen? How did you come to hate me so?
I don't hate you.
You were the cause of me losing my son. You have hurt countless people just in order to get to me. And now you have jeopardized the one thing that matters to me.
I wish you were talking about San Cristobal.
I care more about this country, Edmund, than you could possibly fathom.
No. Because you care more about what happens to Cassie. You'd let her be the downfall of our entire family line.
And I'll tell you this, Edmund. You had better care what happens to Cassie now. And you had better hope that she can undo the damage that you have done.
You think she can fix your abysmal error in judgment?
She will address the people, and the outcome of that... Well, the outcome of that will determine your fate.
What? You're gonna throw me in jail and toss away the key?
No, Edmund. I'm going to have you executed. You will pay for the crimes that you have committed against this country.
You can't kill me, Richard. No more than I could ever kill you.
You shouldn't have come after Cassie.